Now, we're just 3 days away from what could go down as the most watched college football title game in US history. Miami is the epicenter of the sports world on Monday night as Alabama takes on Notre Dame in the BCS championship game. The schools rank 1 and 2 all time in title victories. Marketeers may be salivating over the dollar potential of this classic in the making. Eugene Lee is president of ETL Associates and joins us now. Now, Eugene, I'm a big sort of global sports fan, and I'm not particularly a college football fan, but even I recognise, sitting over here in London, that this has got some gold dust around it. Just how big a game is this going to be on the commercial front, let alone on the field?
You're looking at huge revenues across the board. I mean, you have two of the most storied programs in college football history. As you've touched on before, Alabama with 8 national championships, Notre Dame with 7. And what you have is licensing revenues for each school. They've capitalized on the opportunity to appear in this BCS title game, and you've seen the title game licensed on T-shirts, hats, mugs, keychains, you name it, it's there. And on top of that, you have 2 very strong alumni bases for both schools that will travel very well. And it will be a boon to Miami, the hospitality and the tourism industries, especially after a less than marquee matchup in the Orange Bowl between Northern Illinois and Florida State.
What sort of, you talked about the strong traveling fan base. I mean, what sort of price are tickets going for at the moment?
Well, I checked online a couple weeks ago, and there is definitely velocity of money taking place. The cheapest ticket I could find a couple weeks ago was $1,500, and you could only imagine that those prices are going up as we approach game time on Monday.
Yeah. Now look, the payout, the BCS will get payouts to each school. So presumably that's what goes into working out what that payout is, and how big is it, and how important is it that the number 2 rated teams get this payout? Because presumably it only strengthens them for next season as well.
That is the truth. I mean, you're looking at a rich get richer type situation where you have 2 historic programs in Notre Dame and Alabama. And the estimated combined payout from the BCS title game this year is supposed to be between $44 and $48 million. So that will definitely help with recruiting, facilities, you name it. And those 2 schools will only benefit immensely.
What about individuals in the game? If we get some marquee player performances here, say Notre Dame win and a couple of their star players win, what will that do for their dollar earning potential?
Oh, I think that a strong performance and a winning performance on Monday, especially for Manti Te'o, the linebacker for Notre Dame. Everybody knows Manti's story. He returned to Notre Dame for his senior season. He overcame adversity off the field. He's led this team to a spot in the national championship game. The student body has embraced him. He's embraced the student body in return. And if he wins on Monday, if Notre Dame wins on Monday, he will join that upper echelon of athlete endorser, an unquestioned leader of a championship team. And corporations and companies will pay top dollars for champions, as you've seen with Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods.
So who's going to win, Eugene?
As a Notre Dame alum, I have to stick with my alma mater. I'm calling the Fighting Irish on Monday. Okay.
Well, I'm glad you declared your involvement. Okay. Thanks for that, Eugene. Have a good day, good weekend.